Hey, good morning. Today is, or it's actually noon, on January 13th. I'm going to go very quickly today because I have to get to the office. So it's probably a good thing. I'm just not going to deliberate so much on what comes out. So we're going to start off with Sagittarius. So what are the current energies surrounding Sagittarius North Node energy? Gosh, and yesterday I just had a hard time with getting the cards to come out with some of the signs. Okay. Oh, I guess I should show you. So what came out? Current energy surrounding Sagittarian North Node people. Okay. This does look like it's work related. There could be some disappointment, sadness related to work issues, something you've been working on. Like, are you happy in your job? You might not be happy in your job, and maybe you have heard or started to get inklings of maybe something else that you could do. Whether you just kind of keep hearing, maybe you've got something in your mind, intuition, and like you're out at the store, you're doing something, and someone brings that thing up again. And so maybe there's something in you that I think after a period of disappointment and just being dissatisfied, maybe sad, maybe even sad, that looks like you might be getting whispers of another option. Okay. What are the current challenges for Sagittarian North Node? Yeah, some internal conflict with that. Is it okay? Maybe other people in your life will be like, what are you talking about? You can't go do that. You can't. But remember, wands are about your passion and fire. 5 is about change. You got 2 5s, you got 5 of cups, and you've got 5 of wands. And passion can be anything from, just what are you passionate about? Life force, sex, spirituality. So you can have some like internal conflict as well as other people maybe helping you to bounce like the pros and cons, weigh the pros and cons of it. You could also have other people that feel scared and are like, I don't understand why you would do this. Like, you've got a job and you're making all this money and now you want to go work for Greenpeace or I don't know, maybe you can make a lot of money, but you know what I mean? Like, maybe you want to follow something that's more in tune with like your soul growth. Something just feels more fulfilling. So that could be a challenge for you right now. Okay. I'm sorry, I need my cheat sheet. What strengths are you bringing with you? The other conflict or reason for this, challenge is that you may be just in general a deliberator. And that's something that keeps showing up over and over again, that you have a hard time going with like your intuition. And so that's showing up right now again. And hopefully this video is a reminder that you don't need to deliberate so much. You can, as a Sagittarian, go with your passion, your impulse. Okay, and your current strengths. This is an idea that's come to you from Spirit 100, I believe it, this is, it may have been just kind of like this, oh my, what, I could do that, you know, kind of one of those things. Maybe it's combining, let's just say you were in corporate America, maybe it's combining all the skills and things that you've learned, and now you want to take it out into the world and do good for humanity, or what you know, a higher purpose with what you've learned. And it's kind of like this new insight, new idea, really inspired divinely, I think, and that you have good ideas. Come on. Well, I don't know what North Node Sagittarians have, but Sagittarians do, you know, and, you know, they speak their truth. Okay, so the current, what to leave behind. Sorry, what to leave behind. Yep. Don't stagnate where you are. Just, you've already made yourself a success. Don't worry about the money right now. Worry about the passion. Worry about the, you know, what is fulfilling, that when you close your eyes at the end of your 100 years, or you know, your last breath, that you will be happy that you took that challenge from Spirit. So to leave behind. And what to focus on right now? What to focus on? Ooh, goosies are here. Hello. What to focus on right now? Sagittarian North Node. And if you're a Sagittarius and you're watching this, like Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising, I mean, I guess, and you're getting any messages, go for it. That was my dog. What are you doing? Go for it. All right, what to focus on for Sagittarian North Node? People, Sagittarian North Node. Your truth. What's your truth? Your wisdom. You know, it's a practical application. Whatever this idea is, you know, from Spirit, it's, you can practically apply this. Trust your own inner guidance, and that you probably have started over maybe a few times before. I'm not sure, but I mean, look at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. So it's going to be successful. Okay. And what to leave behind? What, I'm sorry, not what to leave behind. What is the best possible outcome? Best possible outcome for Sagittarius North Node people. Oh, I forgot to turn this down. You guys can't. Sorry. Oh, let me turn this down so you can see the cards while I'm shuffling. Whew. Now today I added in the crystals malachite and Apache tears. They really were poking me out, poking my eye out. They were just sitting up here on my little cake plate full of crystals, and I just felt like I can't ignore that they're poking me out. So you can look up what these different crystals mean. Chrysocolla, selenite. Let me show you. Selenite, malachite, it's green. Chrysocolla, kind of bluish green. It's a beautiful color. Citrine and Apache Tear, which is black. I don't even know if you could, yeah, you can see it. Okay, come on. Best possible outcome for Sagittarian North Node people right now. Best possible outcome. Ooh. See your cards. You know what? I don't know what's gonna, ooh, did you see that? Fly out, but, okay. I think best possible outcome is that you will make a choice to go ahead and build something that is, it might be just more practical, less kind of spiritually oriented, maybe something that you wanted, like you return to something that you wanted to do when you were a kid. Sorry, I forgot to show you the cards. All right, so that's the devil. Don't worry about that. It's also the card of Capricorn, it and Saturn, and it's a very, you know, Capricorn. They are the master. They're builders. Okay, builders. Last, the earth energy, or highest of the earth energy, in a certain way. And so I think you will. I think you're going to make a choice, and then you're going to go, okay, so I've got this thing that I've built before, or maybe it was a dream that I had before when I was a kid, and I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to follow that dream, because I've already done the corporate America thing. I've already done like what I should have done, and you know what other people wanted me to do. So I feel like, yeah, you're going to slowly build it up. That's what I think is on the horizon. And the Archangel cards, a message from, let's see, these are the Archangel Oracle cards. Okay. You really only have an hour. Seriously. Maxie. You know how when you have a toddler and then you get on the phone and then the toddler's like ignoring you all morning, but then you get on the phone and suddenly they have to make noise and cry and something, I don't know, they just need your attention. Yeah. That's Max. Love my Max. Okay. To your angels, Divine White Light, Archangel Oracle cards, and Doreen Virtues, what I'm using here. I'm asking, I always set my intentions and say my prayers before I do readings, whether it's with the client or now on YouTube, or if it's for Instagram. And I ask my angels to be here. Wow. You know what? I realized this, I think, yesterday with Scorpio, that it could be that I'm not getting messages because God, Spirit, wants you to trust your own intuition. But I just really want an Angel Oracle card. What message do you have for Sagittarian North Nodes? Okay. All right. Nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay. So what dream did you have when you were a kid? You know? What dream did you have? How can you apply the dream that you had, something you always wanted to do, with what you've already accomplished? Okay, thank you, Sagittarians. And now, Lucy's are here again. So we're moving into Capricorn North Node. Remember, you can go to astro, astro.com if you don't know your North Node. Plug in your birthday, and on the natal chart, you will see a printout of your chart, but on the left side it lists, sun, moon, blah, 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 all the things, all your signs, all your placements, and it will say true node. That is your North Node, okay? Max. Okay. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, Capricorn. Well, anyway, hold on. I'm not doing that. No, that felt a little too sloppy for me. I feel comfortable with. Capricorn, where the current energy is surrounding Capricorn. Okay. I think right now you're trying to figure out again, okay, you've built something, you have created something, you've grown something, you've worked hard on something, and I think you're trying to figure out how to, is this fulfilling? Is this filling your cup? Are you happy? Whether maybe it's a marriage even. Are you happy in that marriage? Are you happy in that job? Are you happy with something that you've been really working on? It's a time for you to really go ahead and reflect on that, and reflect on if there's anything, when you're a gardener, see, he's been tending his garden. You have to look and see, well, okay, so I planted these seeds. These ones seem to be growing and doing well. Which things are not? Which things maybe do I need to move? Which things do I need to pull? Which things do I need to say, okay, this clearly needs to go? Where are the weeds? Where are the dead branches that, you got to let those pieces go? And you might not want to, but I think you're deliberating on that right now. Okay. How was that? This was like this. Okay. Did I turn the thing down? Yeah. All right. That is not how it came out. It was like this. All right. Okay. I may have some conflict with that. Capricorn North Node, what are your current challenges? What are the current challenges of having a Capricorn North Node that are coming up again right now? What are your current challenges for Capricorn North Node? Capricorn North Node, come on, current challenges. Capricorn North Node. Might be patience. And it could be loss of your family, family life. What is going on? Come on, let's get a card. What are the current challenges for Capricorn, North Node? Current challenges. Seriously, only have, okay, there we go. Thank you. Current challenge could be a female energy in your life that is very strong-willed. Could have been maybe could be a wife or a mother. I'm thinking that, but it could be sort of like the feminine energy within you, whether you're a female or a male, that if this is a challenge, that can be very tempestuous or maybe is too big emotionally intense. Yeah, I don't know why that comes up as a challenge, but whatever I just said, if that applies to you, great. If it doesn't, oh, look at this card. What do you see as a challenge? Capricorn North Node. I mean, that's a queen that goes after it, right? I mean, she's very, she's sexy. That's one thing. But she goes after what she wants. But it's in what's a challenge for you right now? So could be just the courage to you know, allow to start pruning, to let go of that, you know, whatever it is that isn't working out for you, so that you can get your cups filled, or to leave something that, you know, maybe other people would say is, you know, geez, it seems like you have everything, and you're like, no, not really. It's not, yeah, I don't. Okay. So what are your current strengths? I think that you have options, and that you have friends around you, supportive friends. You do have options, and you are a hard worker, that you're willing to work to find that happiness. You're willing to work on it. You might be willing to work on whatever it is that's that you've currently manifested, but there's just some pieces that need to be pruned out, and you've got support here. Okay, you do. Let's see, 3, 7, and 8. So 18, 9. Okay, yeah. Something's like at the end of a cycle, I think, for you right now. And you have everything you need to manifest or create whatever it is that you think you want to create. Okay. So what is it that you need to leave behind? What to leave behind for Capricorn's North Node? What do Capricorn North Node people need to leave behind? Capricorn North people. Capricorn North people need to leave behind. Could be pride. The need for validation, maybe. Approval. I don't know. I just saw a card that keeps wanting to show its face, but since I said it, it doesn't anymore, so we'll see. What do Capricorn people need to leave behind? What to leave behind in order to grow into their highest self. Wow, this is crazy. I'm not getting it. I shuffled, and reshuffled, and did my own reading today, and cards were flying out. So the other day when I did Scorpio, I wasn't getting anything, and when I watched the playback, I was like, oh, because Scorpio is supposed to, you know, be figuring this out themselves. Yeah, okay. I do think that pride, holding on, you know, so tight to possessions, self-righteousness, okay. And oddly, sort of a hope that you don't need to do anything and everything's just going to work out okay. So you'll stay staying in unsatisfactory conditions, or I'll just say that, unsatisfactory conditions of any sort, hoping that everything will just kind of work itself out and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to make any choices. You don't have to let go of anything. I think that's what you need to leave behind. And I'm not going to get into it because I don't have time. I'm not going to sit here and show you every single card because I'm going to try to end your reading in 1 minute. All right, so best possible, what to focus on. Capricorn North Node, what to focus on. What to focus on for Capricorn North Node people. Capricorn North Node. Wish I knew the dates I could give you, but I don't. I will put everything that you need to know, including the timestamps, in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. Capricorn North Node, what do they need to focus on right now Dreams. What do you want? What is your little inner child? What did you fantasize about? What did you want to do? What is, it could be past, it could be memories of childhood. It could be hopes and wishes. What would make your inner child all warm and fuzzy, feel all warm and fuzzy? Allow that to direct kind of your choice, your choices. Certainly, stability makes all of us feel warm and fuzzy, but staying in a situation that is not quite fulfilling or isn't fulfilling for stability's sake isn't really providing you with what that same sense of feeling, that same emotional contentment, that same joy and stability of that little inner child. That's it's more fear-based. Okay, and the best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. Whoa. I just heard when you wish upon a star. It reminds me of being a kid and sitting around the TV with family or cousins or whatever and watching The Wonderful World of Disney. You remember that? Well, I don't know if you remember that. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. But Capricorn, North Node. Wish upon a star. Wish upon a star. What do you want? Best possible outcome, please. Please, please. Like 3 minutes over my goal. 3 minutes over my goal. To get this out. Capricorn North Node want to know what is the best possible outcome. So do I. Come on, Capricorn. Okay. Best possible outcome. Wow, they just don't. Cards just don't feel like they want to shuffle. What is the best possible outcome? Yeah, sometimes the best possible outcome first looks really crappy. I just want to say that, okay? So, for some reason, I felt the need to say that. Best possible outcome for Capricorn North Node people. God, this is tickly. Best possible outcome, please. I guess you're being asked to make that decision. Like, you have options. So I'm just going to, there, best possible outcome, we're going to go with that, is that you will take the time to think about and contemplate, balance, weigh out for yourself. For yourself. You got to go within and trust yourself. Maybe change your perspective. Look at things from all angles, all different sides. That is going to, maybe that's important for your soul growth, to be able to not act impulsively and impetuously and too big of emotions. Maybe the best possible outcome is for you to learn to take time, weigh out options that are from a more enlightened space. Okay. All right. So we're going to go with that. That's what that looks like. Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay. Did I show you what to focus on? Childhood dreams. All the stuff that I said about that. Okay. One message for Capricorn North Node people. I have a feeling I might have to break up this video. We'll see. I'm only going to record for an hour, so whatever that looks like. Angels, divine white light, guardian angels, archangels, all angels that want to help human beings to reach their highest, most enlightened self. What message do you have for Capricorn North Node people? Oh. Yeah. Clear your space. I think this is about, cutting out those dead branches, cutting out the weeds, getting rid of what isn't working for you, whatever that looks like, but contemplate on it a little bit, okay? Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So I don't know, maybe you need to look into that. Your home, your sanctuary, and your home is also your body and your mind and your thoughts and, all of that. Indigo and crystal children, Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay. Gentleness. Oh, I've never seen this card before. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Interesting. Yeah, maybe going through very highly emotional time and need to be around gentle people, supportive people. Nice. Archangel Sandalphon. Never seen him. And passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn North Node people. I hope you got something out of that. Okay. And I'm telling you, the goosies are ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, but I mean, they're here. They're alive and well. And, my friends and clients have seen this. When they're here, they're crazy. They're very much part of my reading process and kind of helps me. What did I do here? Yeah, I did that. Okay, so now we're going to move into Aquarius. time. But I think it's important to shuffle. Make sure that you're getting the messages that are for you. And again, we're all going through common energies, so it's okay if, and it makes sense, I shouldn't say that it's okay, of course it's okay. It makes sense that some of the same cards keep repeating themselves, but I mean, I'm shuffling. You can see that I shuffle and I shuffle and I shuffle and I shuffle, but you might want to start also studying astrology. I think I'm going to study it a little bit more intently. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but I would kind of like to. Maybe just take a class. Okay, so current energies surrounding Aquarius right now is about balance, about integrating the feminine and the masculine, about having, you know, kind of one foot on land, one foot on water, one foot in the practical, one foot in the emotional, of being in the flow, and in your own flow, and yeah, balance, temperance, current energies, hopeful. The spiritual within or the higher, more enlightened, how do I want to say this? The higher, more enlightened self integrated with the very practical, the spiritual with the human, kind of all of that. Which, for that, I guess that makes sense for Aquarians right now. Aquarian North Node energy. I mean, we're all going through that in many ways. This is the dawn of Aquarius. I was just seeing it. I think, I'm pretty sure, or is it Pisces? I don't know. I wish that was, I could strike that because I really don't even know. But that song was in my head. And not every time that I see Aquarius does that song pop into my head, but whatever. Okay, and so what are the challenges what are the current challenges coming up right now for Aquarian North Node people? What are the challenges coming up right now for Aquarian North Node people? Something that they has been part of their journey, and it's showing up again. What is it? Challenges. I seriously cannot do this. Shuffle all day. Maybe I should shuffle and then have the layout and then just do the reading. Maybe that would help. But then some people just don't kind of trust that, you know, you shuffled and you think, oh, oops, no. You laid it out. You're creating the storyline. No, not doing that. Okay. Current challenges are potentially this card. Current challenges are maybe being patient, waiting for whatever it is that you've been waiting for, wishing for, kind of sending out there to the universe whether it's like a practical thing, a business plan, just a wish, like you're waiting, prayers, you're waiting for, yeah, prayers. Oh, maybe it's a relationship you've been praying, a loved one, a relationship maybe you've been praying for. It's a current challenge to have patience and waiting for that. Okay, so what are the strengths? Excuse me. What are the strengths that Aquarian North Node people can draw from right now? Okay, okay. All right, your intuition, courage, passion, yourself, Aquarians. Okay. Got some similar cards. I think what your strengths are right now is that you intuitively, you know, you've taken the time and you know what you want. You're hopeful, you believe in it, you know that you're worthy of it, and you can be patient. You can be patient, you can appreciate and be grateful for what you have already. And I don't know why that's the message I got, but that's what I got from all of that. Okay, so it's a current strength of yours. I think you believe, you have faith, you know that, again, that it's coming, okay, and that you deserve good, happiness, whatever it is that you're wishing for and praying for. Which is a great quality to have. Oh my God, there's so many people that don't know that they're worthy. They don't have faith. They wish upon things and you know, but that's never going to happen for me. But I can't have that. It doesn't happen to people like me. I've never been lucky. That happens to other people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's not you. That is not you. That's not one of your challenges. What to leave behind for Aquarius North Node people. Yeah. Pisces people are going to have to be a separate video. Sorry, I have to get to work. I have to go to the office and be a counselor. Okay. What to leave behind. To leave behind. Aquarian North Node people. What to leave behind. I don't know why I just heard entitlement, but we'll see. Yeah, we're never entitled. Entitlement is very different than knowing you're worthy, right? It's very different. Aquarian North Node people, what to leave behind? What to leave behind? What to leave? What does Aquarius North Node people need to leave behind? Okay, I've got my feet crossed and maybe I need to get them back down on the floor. Woo! All right. I think that might help. Goosies. What to leave behind. All right, we're just going to take that. Leave behind what is no longer serving you. Something that has already died and you know it. Something that has already transformed. Could be also fear of death. I mean, I don't know. What to leave behind. 13, that's 4. What is that? I think it's fears. Maybe you do have shadow fears that you're not worthy. I think just something has died, something you know has needed to die. Keep fighting about it. Just let it go. Leave it behind. Okay, you don't have to be right. No one has to see your point of view. No one has to, they don't have to, okay? So just move on. It's not working. Stay in balance, okay? Stay in your own flow. And what to focus on? What to focus on? Nothing to fear but fear itself. What to focus on? What to focus on? What to focus on? Aquarian North Node people. Don't fear your dark side. What to focus on? What to focus on? Aquarian North Node people. What to focus on? Aquarian North Node people. Focus on having fun. Focus on there's a time for everything. And sometimes, there's times for things to come in towards us, some time for things to go away from us. And that's just the way life works. We move through life and death, or we move through our journey. As soon as we're born, we're moving towards death, and we experience throughout our lives many deaths along the way, right? It's how it is. And so focus on what brings you fun and happiness and joy and spending time with friends and, maybe while you're waiting for whatever that is that you've been hoping and praying for, while you're waiting for that, maybe relationship or marriage, while you're waiting, have fun. Okay? Get out there and be with friends, make new friends, be patient. Okay? Best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. Aquarian North Node people. Best possible outcome for Aquarian North Node people. You can fill your own cup too, right? I mean, you can, maybe there's something that you would like to do or that you would like to bring into your life, and you might think it's going to come from somebody else, but maybe you fill up that cup. Like, as an example, I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for someone to come into my life that is going to take me, country dancing. And it's not happening. Well, I dated somebody, but it wouldn't turn into anything. And I don't know. Last night I was just like, just go take the dancing classes by yourself. I'm not finding any that are near enough to me, unfortunately, but like that kind of thing. Like maybe you're waiting and praying for someone that's does a certain thing, like that you've always wanted to do or that you would like to do, but you don't want to do it alone, and so you're not experiencing the joy that you could, and you can. Okay, I'm yelling again. You can try these things on your own, right? And then guess what? You might meet another person who's there doing it on their own. And then suddenly you're like, hey, we actually genuinely have these things in common, right? And okay, so best possible outcome. Yeah, is moving into, calmer waters, and getting back to yourself, getting yourself, sense of self and balance back, having fun, that childlike fun, dreams coming true. Yeah, okay. And a message from there may be somebody that is coming towards you right now who also has been in a difficult situation, but they are a distance from you, and they're rowing their boat. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you. They're rowing their boat towards you. Metaphorically speaking. They're headed your way. Just got to be patient, Okay. I don't know why. What does that have? I don't know. North Node. I'm just going to take that. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. I don't know if everybody is going to go along with that. I'm going to read a little bit more about that message. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Okay, so if you've ever meditated, like truly practice meditation, I see a lot of like movies kind of playing, but a lot of people do see shapes, and every once in a while I will see shapes, and colors and images. So this is a real thing, these shapes that show up. I've experienced it myself here and there, but I have a lot of clients who that's just what they see. So let me just read this to you. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Okay, so remember we said that the energies around you are about balance, getting balanced. So that may be what this is about. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras, and he'll gently send his Metatron cube, the shape pictured in the card illustration. Okay, this is the shape that I have seen, and I didn't even know anything about it. I had to look it up. I saw it at the top of my head. In purple, actually. Let's see, Metatron give the shape pictured in the card illustration through the crown chakra at the top of your head. The cube rotates downward, cleaning psychic toxins from your body and chakras. When your chakras are clear, you'll feel more energized and have increased intuition. Working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron's aura is beautiful violet and seafoam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. Okay. So, maybe you can consider doing like a Reiki healing or something as well. Okay, goodbye. Oh, I'm going to do Pisces. I'll upload this video later and record the Pisces North Node later as well. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. I'm just energetically sending it out there because you're not going to see this until it uploads anyway. And you probably already had a good day. But just remember, honey, be you. You are important. You matter. You're here for a purpose and not just a reason. You have a purpose, okay? Take time to meditate on that every day. What is my why? What is my why? Well, I'm working because I want to pay the bills. Okay, but why? Why is that important to you? I want to pay the bills because it makes me feel sick. Okay, why is that important? What is your 100 years when you take your final breath? What do you want to be remembered for? What legacy, what do you want people to say about you? What's important to you has meaning, and you are important to everyone. If you heal, if you do your work, if you spiritually, raise your vibration, you're going to be contributing to the world no matter what. So don't make a judgment on your why. Your why may be, I want a simple life. This is important to me. Well, that's important. Okay? It takes a village. We're all in a village. We're all in a community. Just know your why and follow it. You are important. You matter. Your purpose matters. Okay. Talk to you later. And